Hello everyone and welcome to the first of our interludes for our Let's Play, and you join me here with Slay the Spire, a fun deck building roguelike. Doesn't really fit into too many specific categories. It's kind of got a few different bits and pieces, but you'll see it as we jump into it. We're going to be playing as one of my favourite classes, the Silent, a fun dexterity type based build, which will be explained as we go. I haven't played a lot on the normal modes. I normally played on the beta branch, which means my ascension levels have gone backwards a bit, but again, we'll come to those kind of things as we go through. So let's set out on our journey. So we're here to try and climb the spires. So this is the first act. There's a boss at the top, there's general monsters, there's elite monsters, there's resting points, shops, events, powerful elites, all kinds of things, and we're going to be using our deck of cards to defeat them. As we go through, we get more cards, more relics which give us powers, and all kinds of other things. So I think we're going to take, as we haven't got the weaken enemies, I think we're going to swap our relic for a powerful one. Oh, cool. Curse of the Bell. So we get 3 extra relics, but we've got a curse in our deck from the beginning. So every time we play 10 attacks, gain energy, 3 skills, deal damage, and gain 300 gold straight off. Excellent. Okay, so in that case, we're going to want to probably aim towards a shop fairly early. There's one there. Yeah, a couple of routes we can take up to that one. Alternatively, we can hit a shop. Okay, we've got to take one of the middle or the right hand paths to hit any shops at all. Yeah, I think we'll take this one. Right, so these are the scenes that you'll see more often. You've got a hand of 5 cards. Each turn you'll draw 5 new cards, discarding anything that's in your hand unless it says otherwise, and we need to defeat enemies. Enemies will tell you what they're planning to do above them, as well as any special abilities that they have underneath. So these ones, each time they get hit, will gain block, which will then take some damage. So if I were to attack that now, I'd only do 2 damage to it, so it's better for me to hit the other one. And then we need to defend to try and reduce the amount of damage that they're going to do. Unfortunately, still taking 3 hit points worth of damage. Now let's see if we can. So we can just outright kill that one. Can't quite kill that, so I'd rather just defend it so I don't take any damage. Hit points do not refresh, so it is important to get rid of as much of the damage that's coming in as you can. And there we go, nice and quick. Okay, so we can either go with the poison based build, which is a very fun build, or that which is also kind of needed within it. Card colour depicts rarity, so grey is your common, blue is your uncommon, and then gold is your rare. So we're going to take the uncommon one, more likely to see one of the others. Right, we didn't pick up any curse relics, so I'm not going to take the box. I'm just going to take the donut to have 5 max hit points, so I didn't need to heal particularly desperately. Right, okay, so this enemy is not going to be attacking me, but he's going to power up next turn. So let's do that. Now every turn he's going to get 4 more strength, so it's very important we kill him very quickly, he says, drawing a bunch of useless defense. I only needed 1 really. Right, so I'm going to take a little bit of damage here. Oh no, I'm not, because of the dexterity. Precisely 10, excellent. Oh, come on. That does some damage at least, that's not too bad, and then finish it off. And right, so we've picked up our first potion, which is a one-shot thing that will upgrade all cards in my hand for that turn. None of those are particularly great. Dagger Spray is not too bad. It's good for a swarm, and you should always have one thing at least for swarms. Not good at all. So we can finish you off, and then do we just take the 8 points and set up the footwork, or no? Let's just take 3. Right, and then for 9, just nice and convenient. So this does do slightly more damage than a regular strike. Won't be quite enough to finish it off, so let's just stack ourselves up that way, and then neutralize, strike, and strike. So it's all about trying to minimize the amount of damage you take whilst dishing out as much as you can, but being kind of smart about it. So this one, when we kill it, it's going to apply 2 vulnerable. Vulnerable on you means that you take more damage, so you don't want that. I think we'll just defend against that for now. Right, so we want to weaken him so he'll do less damage. Flying knee that one, and then defend and strike that. So we want to kill this one first, because that way the vulnerable won't do anything to us. So neither of them are attacking me, so we can kill that one off. There's no point in setting up defense because you've got to play the 3 in a single turn. Right, now the problem is this is getting stronger and stronger as we go through, so we do need to kill it as quickly as we can. But if we can avoid taking damage at the same time, that would be lovely. There we go, and finished off. Annoyed that I haven't seen any more poison yet. Don't really... Do I want a dash? It's 10 damage and 10 block for 2 energy. Yeah, let's take a dash. It's got situational uses. Right, now we can either go to the campsite, which will give me the ability to either rest and heal up, which is kind of not necessary at the moment, or to smith and upgrade cards, or I can go to the elite, which has a chance of will give me a relic and potentially a chance of giving me a better card. I think I'm going to go and smith first though. Footwork gives me 1 extra dexterity. Dash takes it to 3 and 3 extra. We'll upgrade neutralize, because that gives me the extra weakness early on. Applying 2 turns of weak is pretty good. Right, now we've got shop here, 461 gold. Plenty we can get picked up here. So we can pick up another footwork for even more dexterity. A Vajra for extra strength, something that negates curses. Or the ability to get things from all of the different classes. That's pretty fun. So I think we're going to pick that up. And we're going to pick up the extra dexterity, and because of all that money, let's get the strength up as well. And go up against that. First elite. Right, he's a bit of a pain. Because when he's activated his first thing, if I use a skill, like a defend, he gets 2 extra strength, which is can stack up if we're not killing him quickly. Right, now do I just want to take 12 to the face? If I block, he'll go up, so he'll do 7 to the face next turn. I think we will just take it this time. Might want to think about using the attack potion. Right, flying knee. Now I could either have the other footwork, so this would be blocking 9. He'd go up to 10. Right, let's just do that. so I only take 3. Right, here we go. This is a good way of getting a block up, because this does damage. But it means we're halving the amount of damage we're going to take. Basically. Yeah, we nearly got it dead. So let's give it the extra strength so that I mitigate how much damage I'm taking, and then kill it. Beautiful. And that gets us back, which 2 extra cards at the start of them. And here we go, we're starting to see bits and pieces from other classes. These are from the defect. Melter can be useful. I think beam cell's more useful though. No difference between those. Whatever you deal 4 or less, increase to 5. Yep. Seems nice. Right. So let's take out the slightly stronger one first. Do we want? Yeah. Might as well do it that way, and then hit that. Right, so I've got 2 sets of vulnerable, so we want to kill this as quickly as we can. Nice and quick. Right, so the Watcher and the Ironclad as well, so let's take a talk to the hand. I do quite like that. That's the thing. Right, here we go. Let's see if we can find a relic without expending too much health. Oh, this is bad. That was quite a lot of health, but Bag of Marbles is very good, putting vulnerable across everything. 144 gold. Yeah, let's see what we can pick up. Nothing really there jumping out, so I think we want to get rid of one of our strikes, because we've got a couple of things that are better than strikes. We don't want all of our basic things in the deck as well, so we want to gradually try and remove those. Oh, okay, this can be really tough. Right, 50% something good, 50% something bad, 50-50. We got cursed. Bad face, Gremlin Visage, so we're weakened on turn 1, which is annoying, but hey. Right, so that trims everything down, so we can gain 10 block. I think we're going to need to use the block potion just to avoid taking the damage here. Alright, now we just want 3. Yeah, there we go. 3 things that let me strike. Beautiful. Pick up 5 potion. Amplify the next turn. Your next power card is played twice. Doesn't really work very well for me. Well, I do have 2 powers. Seeing the amplify at the same time it's not very likely. A slightly better defense that ends stances, but I don't have any of the stances. That's a Watcher thing. I haven't seen any of the cards. No, I think we just skip that. Right, now normally I do like to smith beforehand, but at 25 I'm going to rest. I need to get some more health back before this guy. Right, so we stick a turn of vulnerable on it, stick another turn of vulnerable on it, stick 2 turns of weak on it, and just dish that damage. That's really good. So we've already gone into the second. This boss has 2 different phases. The first phase is the part where he powers up and then hits you really hard, and the second one he goes into his shell, applies sharp hide, which means that when you attack you take damage, and this is absolutely perfect time to see the footworks so that we can just defend up. So he's not going to do very much, if anything, to me. Right, so we want to defend, we want to lay a talk to the hand down on it, and then just defend up here. If we use the dagger spray, we will get hit twice by the sharp hide, so we'd lose 6 of our block, but we'd gain 4 of it back, which is not terrible. But I'd rather just take 1 point of damage at this stage. Okay, so now we can neutralise him. Weaken him down, so he's going to hit me for a lot less damage. We'll dash, which I think that means that we're okay for, yeah, 3, 6, 9, 12, so we can just do some more damage to him. So he whirlwinds, does not a lot. Okay, so he's going to power up and hit me very, very hard, so I think I'd rather see if I can find something useful as an attack. Fletchettes would be pretty good right now. So we'll take that, and what we're going to do is also going to Blessing of the Forge to really smack it about. Then we can have 3 parts of that. Oh yeah, of course he's got the 5. Had the defense up, so that wasn't going to work. Right, we have got no defense here. That's pain. So I'll attack, because it does hit the block turn, and we'll just make sure I've got the extra energy for next turn. A little bit of a pain. Beam cell and neutralize. Do I go for the strike as well? Yeah, I might as well. So I'm taking some damage anyway. Let's just whittle his health down. He's below half, which is good. Dash is definitely worth doing, followed by the flying knee, followed by the dagger spray. 20 more health to get it into the lower form. So that'd be 14. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, let's use the fletchettes first. I take a little bit of damage. Then do that for some extra defense and can hit it. Bring it to 34. Can we get this thing dead this turn? I don't think so. 19, 26, no. So let's just play the safe game. And then finish it off. So defeating bosses gives us a larger pile of gold, a guaranteed rare card. None, those aren't particularly interesting. Core Surge might be the more interesting one out of them. As artifact negates bad things happening. Doubling my strength would be fine, but that's, I've only got Vajra, which is giving me strength at the moment, so I only pay 1 energy to have 2. This doesn't seem great. Yeah, we'll go with the Core Surge. Oh heck no, not the Snecko Eye, not with this kind of a build. Snecko Eye is great if you've got nothing but expensive cards. We've got no expensive cards whatsoever. Tiny House is pretty boring. Got a card and upgrade a random card. Let's go with the Sacred Bark. Let's double our potion effectiveness. Inevitably we see more of those. Okay, so we're going to want to try and hit some elites. Get some more relics. I think middle area looks best. So start on the left. Right. Okay, so this thing keeps its defenses, so let's make sure we're keeping as nice and high and just start bringing it down. It also starts with 2 turns of negating debuffs which is quite powerful. So my vulnerable and my weak are not going to do anything, but get rid of them. Yeah, might as well just hit that. So its debuff, it gets negated. Right, so talk to the hand gets to be applied though. I do need some defense as well. I'm going to take some damage here. Ouch, quite a bit. Right. Dagger spray stacks up. That means I'm not taking any damage, and that means I'm getting through. Right. Dash into a strike, into a defense, take no damage, and halved its hit points, and now we can finish it off. Right, heavy blade. Nice big finisher one, but again relies on strength. War cry. Draw a card and then keep a card that you want for next turn. Streamline, just a big hit. No, none of those take any fancy. No, right now. Do I want event or do I want more card attempts? I want more card attempts. I really want to find some good stuff. So let's apply some vulnerable. Flying knee, gain some artifact, and let's stop some of that damage. Let's get even more damage applied to these things. Right, and now that thing hasn't managed to curse me, I stand a fighting chance. Let's stop a bunch of damage. Did those the wrong way around, but never mind. Yeah, a lot of this is making sure you play cards in the right order. When you don't, it can be a problem. Follow-up's good. Cleave is not bad. Yeah, because follow-up basically is just a free attack as long as you have an attack beforehand. So yeah, let's do that. And up here, oh dear. Right, so these enemies, you've already seen them. Having 3 of them means you really need to kill them very quickly. And of course, weakened is a problem. Do 40 damage to one thing just straight out, which is not bad. Right, so let's hit that. He's now within fire potion range, so if things go pear-shaped, I can absolutely blow something up. Right. So that's those two, just very much in a spot where I can just kill them. So let's start working on you. Reduce some of the damage I take this turn. Okay. So beam cell, that one, follow up, then dagger spray kills that, footwork and defend. Do we want to kill that one now? Yeah, I think we do. Well, I want to try and minimise the amount of damage I'm taking. Alright, talk to the hand into a neutralise, so it does less damage, and I'm gaining more block, which is what we want to see. Beam cell into the dash, and final dagger spray to kill it. Excellent. Low on potions. Perfected strike. Got 4 strikes in the deck. Do a fair amount of damage. think flex is a bit more flexible though. Right, let's take an event. Oh, take an event into a monster. Lovely. And a bit of a pain one as well. So this thing has the ability that when it takes on block damage, it gains block, and it's such a pain. Footwork into dash. Yeah, I'm going to take damage even after that, but not a lot I can do there. Right. Flying knee, double the defense. Again, take some damage. Right. So flex to gain some strength just for this turn. Talk to the hand. Right, so I think that will do nicely. Strike into follow-up, doesn't quite kill it. Eesh, 2 health. Right, finish that off. Duplication potion, always interesting. Not really interested in any of those. Could do with just one skill that gives an orb. So at least then I can start stacking them up. Right, okay, this is a slight problem. Right, he's going to hit me with a curse. That means that things are going to have a random cost. Anywhere between 0 and 3. Oh, I could have flexed first anyway, actually, thinking about it. Because all of them had combined total less than my total strength. Alright, so I can use either dash or defend. Excellent. Where was Core Surge on turn 1? Could have really done with that. Yeah, let's do that to increase my defense. So the follow-up will give me 1 energy back, but it will cost me 3 to use it. Not really worth it. I'm going to die, I think. Unless this has got a... Yeah, I think this is it. I think we're dead. I get 2 of them, yay. Yeah, and we're just gonna get killed off here. And I did those in the wrong order. Should have done the beam cell first. Not that it would have done 29. And I've got the 8 damage on it. I really messed that up. That was a big mistake. Right, strike, flying knee, dash. Yeah, that was a real mistake. Right, sword boomerang's pretty good with the boots. Because that's 5 damage, I think. Right, while I would have liked to get the relic, I need to rest. I'm on so low health. Ugh, it's going to be awkward. Right, do we want to get his artifact off him? Does it make a difference? I don't think it does. So 5 damage there. Would have been nice to see some of them hit that one, but hey, 9 damage off that is a thing. We want to get rid of this as quickly as we can, whilst also giving some defense, so do them that way around. Just Just get the 2 extra defense. So yeah, core surge, dagger spray. Oh, I should have gone for the defense, not the strength. That was... Oh, I'm not paying enough attention here. Yeah, so follow up in order to boost that. Follow it with a footwork into the dash. And a defense, because I can't take damage now. Yeah, this is going to be a problem. Yeah, now I'm definitely dead. I made some real big errors there. So yeah, Slay the Spire is a fun game when you're paying sufficient attention to it. Build your deck, take on monsters, climb to the tower, try and defeat the boss at the top of the third one, or even the boss behind the boss at the top of the third one, and unlock all kinds of things. There's multiple different character classes. The Silent being probably one of my most fun ones. The Ironclad is basically a straightforward bruiser, attacks and defences, and deals damage to itself in order to achieve things. The Defect is a kind of a combo aspect. You've got to manage your different skills in order to do the most damage whilst taking nothing. Very fragile, but quite powerful once it gets going. And then the Watcher has stances. Again, like between the Silent and the Watcher, that they are my 2 favourite ones. Whilst I've still got unlocks to do on this version of it, my other version completely unlocked all of her stuff, and she is a lot of fun. But yeah, that's going to be enough, I think, for now. Thank you for joining me here on Interlude episode 1. We might come back with some more Slay the Spire, maybe some of one of the other classes, or maybe a different game altogether. I'm not sure yet. But join me next week for something as a bit of an interlude from the Minecraft episodes. So I will see you then.